Hey guys, what is happening? I'm actually very honored, very excited to stand right now next to Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin. It's absolutely amazing what you've been able to do with Litecoin, how it's changing the world. So I want to share with all of our members of Bitcoin Pulse Club, what is the vision of Litecoin? I know you've come a long way. You have a fantastic presentation here, sharing that Litecoin is sound money, just like Bitcoin. Where do you see Litecoin in the next coming years?
Yeah, so with like Bitcoin, I see that I think the main focus is that we're creating something that's never existed, which is the sound money principle of Bitcoin, right? And so I want to keep Litecoin the same, right? Litecoin is also sound money, but I set out Litecoin as so that Bitcoin is going. I see Litecoin complementing Bitcoin and working side by side with Bitcoin to kind of handle the transactional needs of sound money in the present and the future.
You mentioned four things that make Bitcoin and Litecoin sound money. Can you repeat briefly?
Yeah, so first thing is it's censorship resistant. So it means that no one can take away, no one can prevent you from spending your money.
The governments, yeah.
Governments or any third party. The second thing is that it has transaction immutability.
Yep.
So it means that
Come close.
so it means that no one can reverse a transaction or take away your money. The third thing, that there is a cost to production, so you can't counterfeit Bitcoin or Litecoin. You can't create Bitcoin out of thin air. The fourth thing is, similarly, there's a fixed money supply. So you can't devalue the currency like the Federal Reserve has devalued the US dollar. So these four properties give Bitcoin and Litecoin intrinsic value because it's a new form of money that cannot be blocked from spending, cannot be reversed or taken away, cannot be counterfeited, and cannot be devalued. So if you think about it, that's very important for money to have. So that's something that I work towards, keeping Bitcoin and Litecoin.
That's not true for a lot of the different alternative currencies. So.
I would say it's not true for most, if not all, of the other alternative currencies out there. For most, I won't say all. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So some people don't realize what actually gives Bitcoin value.
Right.
So I talked about Bitcoin Cash, right?
Right.
So they sacrifice.
That was a big debate right there. It was Roger Ver like, Bitcoin Cash.
Bitcoin Cash sacrificed what, in my opinion, what gave Bitcoin value for a small increase in transaction throughput and decrease in on-chain fees. And it's kind of a silly compromise to make.
Yeah, he missed the point of the intrinsic value of it. I know you've done a lot this year, 2018, to help the mass adoption of Litecoin. Can you share more about that, what you've been doing this year?
Just convincing more companies to accept Litecoin, convincing more exchanges. So exchanges supporting Litecoin is very important for liquidity.
Right.
So you'll be able to get in and out of Litecoin. For merchants who want to cash out their Litecoin position to hedge into fiat, because these days everything still runs on fiat.
Right.
So they need to pay their employees in fiat, they need to buy their merchandise in fiat to sell. Right? So liquidity is important. So that's why I push very hard to get Litecoin on all the exchanges. And right now Litecoin is pretty much on every single Bitcoin exchange.
Every single one.
I mean, except for a few, like every single major ones, right? I think the only major exchange that doesn't support Litecoin is Gemini. And I believe they have plans to support it because they're sponsoring our Litecoin Summit.
I was surprised actually in Gemini.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't announced it yet, anything yet, but don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, so exchanges are important.
the points of sale? I know there's a lot of different projects coming out.
Yeah,
These
working
little
with a lot of
tools.
different point of sales is important, getting merchants adopted is important, like payment processors. A lot of payment processors are supporting Litecoin and Bitcoin. Lightning Network is very important. Because of segregation that's sure now a lot of work's been done on Lightning Network. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of progress with that. So it's actually adoption is doing very well. Like it's slowly but surely
Just going up and going up.
Yeah.
And how strong the network right now from the hash rate and the amount of developers working on it?
The network is very strong. Litecoin is very secure. And there's a lot of hash rate. It's the dominating script coin. So yeah, network-wise, Litecoin is doing very well. And it's been Litecoin has never had any downtime. Since its inception. Yeah, so it's on average 2.5 minute blocks transactions. Yeah, it's been really.
People try to hack it during the last 7 years.
Yeah, but it's for good reason. I keep it very close to Bitcoin because Bitcoin has really solid code, so I'm not going to change anything that I don't understand.
So keep it as close as possible to Bitcoin. Just a little change in the script. You mentioned script.
Yeah.
Works a little differently. No other coin runs on the script.
There are other coins, but they're much smaller,
Oh,
and
okay.
they don't compete. They're like a small percentage of the hash rate.
So you're very happy with the progress of
Yeah.
Litecoin.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, and price is low, but this happens, right? Adoption, price doesn't follow adoption. So I just focus on adoption, not on price. And price will eventually
Right,
follow.
but there's a lot of good news happening.
Yeah, same for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has a lot of good news this year about like ICE and that support. That's like huge news. That's like New York Stock Exchange,
Right.
like gonna add a Bitcoin exchange, and I think also Litecoin, right? So that's like amazing news, but the price didn't do anything. So, and that happens, right? And I think if you focus too much on price, you actually make mistakes.
So the Bitcoin, as Bitcoin will go up, Litecoin should catch up. They're correlated.
They're pretty
Very-
correlated, yeah. Litecoin is a bit more volatile, so it will overshoot when it goes up, and then when it goes down, it will
Like if
overshoot
Bitcoin
also.
goes like 3 times, Litecoin can shoot up more.
Yeah, like last year Bitcoin went up 20 times, I think. Litecoin went up like almost 100. Yeah, like Bitcoin went from 1,000 to 20,000. Litecoin went from like $4 to $6. Yeah, and on the downside, it also overshoots, and it's kind of like hold on to the levels.
From the roadmap standpoint right now, what are the next big things happening for Litecoin, next releases?
Lightning Network is something I'm very excited about. It's going to be improved on and really it will work very well on Bitcoin.
They're right now already testing. And
Yeah, it's already running live on Bitcoin and Bitcoin. It just needs more work and more user experience improvements to make it easy for people to use.
So the biggest thing is Lightning Network right now. That's the focus. That's your main focus
Well,
right now.
I'm not personally like working on Lightning Network. The team's working on Lightning Network, but I'm supporting it as I can.
And what Lightning Network will actually do? Like, how is that so beneficial for the world?
It will help Bitcoin and Litecoin scale. So on-chain scaling can only get you so far. You need second layers for on-chain scaling is like a linear kind of scaling. You want exponential scaling, and second layer solutions like Lightning Network, which is that lets you it opens up Bitcoin and Litecoin to millions and billions of users, and where they can make fast, private, and cheap transactions on the network that is backed by Bitcoin and Litecoin.
I see. So for everybody watching this right now, like they have different businesses, they're like going around their days. Like, would you advise them to enter the Bitcoin space, revolution? How would you like go all in or?
I'd rather people actually help push for adoption. Investing, I always say don't invest more than you can afford to lose because it's so volatile. But if the price drops another like 80%, you have to be able to withstand that, right? So this is not about like, it's less about making money from investing. It's more about turning Bitcoin and Litecoin into real money,
Right.
where people will actually keep all their money in cryptocurrencies because it's actually sound money.
Yeah. So that's perfect. Thank you so much
Yeah.
For having this time. Yeah, it was a real pleasure. Get some Litecoin, guys. I hold Litecoin myself in my portfolio, and as one of those core coins. So thank you for doing this project to the world.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, Charlie, may I ask for advice? I'm